We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. Just two normal guys hanging out, having fun, right, guy number two?
Yeah, guy number one. Watching sports with girls is a pain. They don't know the rules, there's no time to explain.
Throw me the baseball.
Now toss me the pigskin.
Now feed me the rock.
Now give me the rock.
That is what Hall of Fame wrestlers do in their spare time. George, the animal Steel, treating it like an apple.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Eating a baseball. That's raw cowhide.
I was gonna say, it's cowhide. That's a burger. Just strapped around, tightly woven, whatever, that's gross.
Yeah, he must like his burgers well done. Welcome to the Weekly Sports Report. This is Keelay, this is Bill K. This is what we have for June. Already in June now.
Yeah.
We're trucking along.
Happy late birthday, by the way.
The big 2-8. Not showing it in the neck hair whatsoever. Let's get down to it with
just for men here.
Hockey. I look so natural. I can't tell.
I can't tell.
Stanley Cup. My poor Jersey boys. I wanted them to at least get one. They got none. So now they're down 3 with the Kings 1 win away from going, not since 93, yeah!
Yeah! In your face!
Jersey's just going, we're going to try to make it a game. We're going to compete, but you can kind of tell it's
big girls.
O-V-E-R.
Big girls may not cry, but these big boys will be crying big time. It's done. It's just how many games now is it going to take? LA's got a chance to wrap it up at home, which would just be nice for everybody. Just get it done. New Jersey can just go home and be like, well, that sucked, and LA can stay home and celebrate. So, but once again, I riding that goalie. Jonathan Quick has been awesome.
Yeah.
And LA playing on the road. That's the thing. If they happen to lose Game 4, then it's done in Game 5. They do not lose on the road this playoff season, and it's been really entertaining to watch. And like you said, not since '93 when Barry Melrose was the coach and Wayne Gretzky was skating for him.
Melrose,
wild.
That guy, he just looks scheming. Just the big old gray hair, big old curls back there.
Gordon Gecko at its best.
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
The mullet back then was much, whatever. Hockey guys like it.
Tolerable back then, but every NFL linebacker and wrestler had them in the 90s, and then we moved on, and they did not.
Not today, juniors.
We will move on to NBA playoffs, and a little bit of the thickening now. You have the Boston, Miami. That's turned into some really good games. People are like, oh, Miami's just going to run away with this. Boston wakes up. They all of a sudden take 2. They make that a game. Spurs, Thunder, holy smokes, that's turned into a game because everyone's riding these Spurs with the streaks with, oh, well, they have 20 straight wins. Oh, look at them going. So they win too. Oh, Spurs are going to put the young ones to bed. They roll around, and now Thunder in the lead, 3-2.
Not so good. We thought they were going to sing their little goodnight farewell songs, try and get their first little sip of wine.
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No.
Popovich grabbing at straws because he's put Manu Ginobili now in the starting lineup. And he did get production out of him, but you can just kind of tell that sort of the Spurs, the back's on the ropes there, and they're doing anything they can. But it's younger, too young, too deep, too talented, too everything. And it's hard to compete against.
Well, can you see any team going into that OKC environment and winning? As much as it pains me to say it, they have some of the best home court advantage in the NBA right now. I mean, there's nothing else to do in that city.
Kevin, man, what's there to do in Oklahoma, though, for fun, though, player?
I think we're going to have to deal with that team in the finals. I don't know who they're going to be playing against anymore,
against either the old or the middle-aged guys. Because, I mean, LeBron drafted 03. He's not fresh out of high school.
No,
03, way back there.
He's younger than us.
Graduated high school then. So it's like, you know, it's not exactly you got the young guns going. It's sort of the middle-aged
They should be
guns.
in their prime. Right, should be.
But
they're too busy crying to the officials, a la Mr. Rondo.
Rajan.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo-hoo.
Pardon me, do you have any complaining, Rajan?
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
It's all this bickering in the refs, and that's what they said. I'm not in position to talk about that. That's what they said. It seems to just be a bunch of squawking, a bunch of squalling. If I could just get a word in.
You hate America!
If I could just get a word in.
That's kind of the John off. But do you have either Boston winning? And you got Miami.
I
Because
still
now
think
Bosch is day to day now. That's sort of the X factor here.
he's going to play.
They're looking to get him back in. So
He's going to play.
is that changing things? Do you think it's Miami taking it?
I think so still, yes.
Okay.
But by the skin of their teeth, they're going to be beat up and they're going to be tired for the finals. Boston has stepped up more than I thought they could. Ray actually starting to play again, my boy over there. So that's been nice. Garnett still, Paul Pierce. They don't have enough, though. I think the Heat are going to get it done, and then they're going to lose in the finals.
Got it. All right. Speaking of losers, he has been Tiger Woods. Not really playing the Tiger Woods that we're all used to. He's been kind of stuck, and then all of a sudden put him in the Memorial Tournament, and then all of a sudden he's hitting chip-in shots from the rough. Even legendary Jack Nicklaus, the guy who's sponsoring it, he's like, that was a gutsy shot. Even Tiger was just like, I was just hoping to get it near. I didn't want to shoot over and have it roll down. Just hopefully give myself like some sort of putting chance. Chips it.
Putting chance.
Right
He got
there.
a nice fist pumping chance. That was we got to see that again. Which as much as I don't really like the guy, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. Always has, even before the stuff, the off course stuff. It was kind of cool to see that. It's good to see someone that's that passionate and that excited, especially with golf. I mean, no offense, but come on.
And then now everyone needs to write their stories. Is Tiger back? He wins one. He's been quiet the entire time, sucking at the Masters. He wins this one. Is he back?
Well, that's the thing. He wins in March. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's kind of fun," and then he goes terrible in the Masters. He has one awesome shot, and I'm not trying to take anything away from 16. That's one of the best plays in sports this year. Really, is he back? Come on, Tiger. He's a lot older than he was back then. Just naturally, he's going to have gone downhill a bit. If he really was on the roids, which I kind of doubt, then he's going to be taking a step back from what he was doing back then. No, he's not back. Like he even said, I feel like an older Tiger Woods. I don't feel like the old Tiger Woods. I mean, no, don't stop trying to bring that kind of stuff back. He's one of the best golfers we have. Enjoy watching him play.
Yeah, please. And enjoy watching. Oh, the New York Mets finally get their no-hitter. After how many games? 3,000, 4,000 games?
Many more than it should have been.
Tallying, still without a no-hitter, which, at
the
least
Mariners had two.
The Mariners had two with Randy Big Unit and Chris Bosio. Wowza. And, a couple of near ones there, and so they finally get their no-hitter, but now with Johan Santana, you give him props on the shoulder surgery and all that. So you got to rep for the Mets. They've had a long history.
The fan on the field was wearing the
sucking. He was happy to come back. He's all charging with the team. Yeah, we did it. And security guard just kind of like, wait, this guy he doesn't look like a major leaguer. Instantly pulled away. Just
real quick aside on that. Spent 2 days in jail. Missed his son's first birthday. Banned from Citi Field for the rest of his life. Was it worth it? No. Carry on.
Not so much. But this no-hitter was, not without some controversy here. Not too long ago with the Mariners in the perfect game, you had check swing. Oh, no, I was getting ready for the walk. What? And so then that happened.
Brendan
and the Tigers' perfect game with, who was pitching
Armando Galarraga.
That's right.
Jim Joyce.
Safe!
Indians were playing, so
according to replay, I guess he was. So now we run into some controversy here with Johan Santana.
Again.
Hit goes down the line, just like tennis. If it hits on that line, it's all right.
It should be called a fair line, not a foul line. I'm off myself.
Yeah, and he goes, foul.
That means foul.
Yeah. I think you can see on the chalk. Yeah.
There's a mark where the ball hit.
Actually good. So now, what do you do with this? Yeah, no hitter. That's all we will talk about. Does this always come with the asterisk? Is this the Barry Bonds home run where, oh, what a great achievement, but yeah.
So we're just going to move on and not talk about this like it never happened, right? Yep, that's right, guys.
So we're just like never going to talk about this again?
That's right, sweetie.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. 20 years from now, it's going to be like, oh, you got a no-hitter, that was awesome. Oh, yeah, there was that thing. Who cares? But, sorry, we need a little bit of instant replay. I don't want to slow down the game, and I know that's the main argument against it.
Baseball can be slowed down.
Yeah.
How many testicle itchings does it take? Everyone takes their time. You want to take more time? Why not? Now, I can see football, that's, you know, get the play out, no huddle and all that. But baseball, it's already slow. Well, people are already taking their time. Just throw in replay.
And here's the deal. You don't need the umps to all talk and then go back in the thing. There's a dude sitting up there watching the game. Guys, that hit the line. It's fair. Fair?
Yeah.
Okay, double. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
What'd that take? 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we don't have to deal with this crap, and they don't have to deal with, like, oh, SportsCenter's going to air it 20 million times, and, oh, yeah, by the way, Mets fans, it was Beltran that did it to you, so he was screwing you when he was there, and he's screwing you when he's gone. Oh, well.
And the Mariners, they win not too bad, actually. 4-2. Kind of nice to see, and Justin Smoke. American League Player of the Week.
Smoking.
He is.
Love it.
Just in time, I'd say. And
and also we got to bring up 121 runs. Very good game against Texas.
Consecutive 8-run innings, not since, jeez, it was like 1907 or something, way back when that happened. That's kind of nice to see that we're breaking offensive records. For once.
10th in the league and runs scored, baby.
In
the excuse me, not the league, in baseball. Sorry, in baseball.
Baseball, all the ball.
That includes the National League.
And the Major League Baseball draft happens, which it's kind of gets swept under. Like, season's still going, kind of like, oh, let's do the draft real quick. You know, NFL draft,
real quick. There's like 50.
New York, huge cameras, deal big, and the Astros select. What?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
But, you know, there's no, it's just kind of this quiet 17-year-old from Puerto Rico who, you know, got selected #1, highest #1 from Puerto Rico, so that's kind of nice.
Some good news.
So, the Mariners, they draft, Mike,
El Nino, which is Spanish for the Nino.
El Nino is Spanish for the Nino.
That's why baseball's not as big. You don't get to watch these guys play. You don't get to watch them grow up like you do college athletes.
Drafting the catcher, so now where does that sort of put Montero? I mean, he better step up his game. Is he just strictly DH or what? What's
He's got a couple of years to try and solidify that catcher position. If he doesn't, they really like this Zanino kid.
Okay.
You get to watch him in the College World Series, so keep an eye on that. Florida.
Florida Gators, chompity chomp chomp. And the Mariners, they have 2 at Los Angeles, 3 versus Los Angeles Dodgers, and 1 versus St. Diego.
I'm feeling pretty good about him all of a sudden. Not this 1-win week like I called not so well the other time. I'll say 3.
I was going to say 3 and 3.
I beat you to it.
You did. Victory for May.
In penny pinching methods, TV stations are getting rid of sportscasters, which is why we're here and not there.
For free.
Here is the not-so-good side of that. Check out this video.
It ended in a tie. This is what my producer is telling me right now. Oh, there you go.
Megan, I love you, but if you're going to do it, you got to get just a little bit. I don't know if she's got a boyfriend, or if she's got a husband, or if she could just talk to her brother and be like, just give me basic knowledge. Does NBA games go in overtime, or do they end in ties? It was bad enough Donovan McNabb didn't know about it. She works in news, and her producer told her. That's 2 people there that didn't know it.
Yeah, honestly.
It's in Boston.
For what? The thing that
Sports
sucks,
City.
The anchor, I mean, it sucks because it's the channel through her that she looks stupid. So if teleprompt goes bad, she looks retarded.
Yeah.
Producer tells her some bad info.
She's the one that's
merely just the channel to go blah, 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 blah. Is that right? So really, should we shoot on the producer on this guy?
I'm not trying to shoot the messenger. She's just a pretty face and have to say it.
In the playoffs, how are you going to end in a tie? What next game is going to happen? Because, well, we tied that one, so game 8 is going to be it.
Oh, well.
It's a 7-game series, and that's it. No one could have brought up that fact. I mean, you know, I guess they're all the way out in Maine, so good sports don't exactly get to them.
Bad news,
I guess.
Bears.
But speaking of good news, Bears, the UW rowing team, the men's crew, winning 5 of 5 races, going out to New Jersey, being undefeated in the IRA, perfect season,
Yep.
back-to-back national championships. Keep on with the stroke. Of the week.
Stroke.
Stroke! Stroke! Stop mocking me!